Hey, good morning. Good morning. It is Monday morning here on Motivated Strength. I'm your host, Shane Schultz. We do this show so that you can start your day in a motivated, positive way. That way you can take on life's challenges as they are, but more importantly, as you are right now. Now, if you happen to be new to the show, I want to say thank you for taking the time to be here with us today. Now, what we do here on Motivated Strength is that we utilize a concept that I call the optimal frame of mind. The optimal frame of mind is a higher way of thinking. That higher way of thinking can lead you to a higher level of living. Isn't that what we're all looking for in the first place? Now, I know that there are a lot of people that are out there that are thinking, hey, motivation, that's the last thing that I want to talk about when I'm going through some of the things that I'm going through. Well, let me tell you something. This show's a little bit different. Now, I'm not going to have anything against other shows that use motivation. You know, people like Tony Robbins, people like, Earl Nightingale, people like Zig Ziglar, people like Les Brown, because I actually learned from all of those people over the time that I was utilizing personal development to be able to help me. Now, the reason why I mention that is because I go through some challenges too. Now, I know that might be a surprise, or maybe it might not be a surprise to you, but it's true. I go through some challenges. I go through depression, clinical depression. I deal with PTSD. I deal with chronic nerve pain. I know what these things are like. I know what it's like to have challenges and struggles that can lead to suffering. And what I want to try to do with this particular show is to help you understand that through my experiences, you can learn a different way of thinking. That different way of thinking can lead you to a different level of living. When you're sitting there going through the challenges and struggles, it's hard to think that things can be different. It's hard to think that you are going to have control over what it is that's going on when everything that's going against you is something that you can't control. I understand those things and I get it. Here's what I'm trying to tell you. This is called motivated strength, but it's more than just motivation. This is actually personal development. When I say personal development, again, we're not talking about leaping tall buildings in a single bound, because we're talking about these challenges and struggles that you might be going through. And when I talk about these things, I'm talking about like chronic pain, chronic illness, mental illness, or maybe invisible illness that can wrap up all into one of those things. How about life experiences? That's right, life experiences can lead us to kind of being a recluse from what it is that makes us special and unique. See, all throughout my career, when it comes to my advocacy, it's all about helping others be more than the challenges that they face. Now, what I try to do is that I try to do the best that I can in order to utilize my own experiences to be able to help you out. And so I utilize what it is that didn't work, and I utilize what did work. And then I put them together, and I came with one thing. That one thing is the optimal frame of mind, all right? Now, we've been away for a while, right? Well, let me give you a couple of reasons why. I want to fill you in on what's going on. Number one is that that I own the podcast network, The Speak in the Heart. We have a number of shows that are there to help you reach outside of what it is that you're able by, coming from a number of different angles, whether it be humor, whether it be motivation, whether it be reality of the situation, or other different things that we're trying to go from different angles to be able to help you. All right, so when I have that responsibility, I realized that what I needed to do was that I needed to figure out what was going to be my priority. My priority needed to be with the network at that time. I didn't want to do both and suck at both. That's what was happening. I was sitting there trying to do both and it wasn't working out. So what I try to do is that I try to keep on pushing forward. You know what it's like to keep pushing forward despite what it is that you're going through. Well, I decided, you know what? I needed to take a break. I needed to take a break from Motivated Strength so that I could then direct my attention to the podcast network with all my hosts, with all my audience, to be able to help be more than the challenges that they face. Well, we did that, and we've got things in a pretty good state of mind. Number two is that I was sick. I was actually almost bedridden, really. I was dealing with a number of different things. I was dealing with anemia. I was dealing with chronic fatigue of what mononucleosis would be. I was also dealing with a number of other things. My blood levels were wrong. Everything was just not working out right. It was the universe telling me, hey, you know what? You need to do something different. You need to take a break. You need to take a walk away from what it is that you're doing. If you don't, we're going to make it that way. And that's exactly what was happening. So I knew that I needed to take a break. So I took a break from social media for the month of June. What's that? Yeah, I took a break from social media for the month of June personally. Now, of course, I looked after the network, but personally, I stayed away from social media for the month of June. Why did I do that? Because I knew that I needed a change. I knew that I had to address some things in order to make a difference. Here's what I want to tell you. Motivated strength is not just here to just rah, rah, sis, boom, bah. It's not just here in order to say, hey, you know what? If you can look up, you can get up. It's not just here to say, you know what? If you have to make a difference, then do it. Do it and don't complain about it. That's not the thing. What we're trying to do is that we're utilizing personal development to be able to do this. And I'm utilizing my own experiences, very transparent, whether it be through my failures or whether it be through my successes, in order to bring you what I think is going to make a difference, and that's the optimal frame of mind. All right, so we're back. We're really proud to be here. We're really looking forward to making a difference again and having the optimal frame of mind bring us all to another level of thinking, leading us to a higher level of living. Now listen, we do this show Monday through Friday. We do this show so that you can start your day in a motivated, positive way. But we are a community together, so I need to know, what is it that we can talk about to help you? What type of topics are you looking for us to talk about? Health awareness, different things. Maybe you might deal with insecurity. I know there's a couple things that I need to talk about. Maybe there's some things that you want us to talk about as well. Leave me a comment, leave me a like, or direct message, whatever the case may be. I want to make sure that we're here for you to help you the best way that I know how. All right? Listen, I hope you have an extraordinary day, and we'll talk to you again soon.